As one of the most exciting and spectator-friendly cycling formats, track cycling differs largely from other forms of bicycle racing. So with the 6-day series set to launch around the world, we'll take you through everything you need to know about track cycling. Indoor tracks are normally made out of timber, synthetics, or a mixture of both. The track's official name is a velodrome. It's oval-shaped, commonly between 250 and 300 metres, with bank size usually around 45 degrees. While there is no official set specification for a velodrome, all are designed for riders to maintain speed despite the corners. Track bikes are beautifully simple, doing away with brakes, gears, and most modern cycling conveniences. They're fixed gear with a high ratio, so riders are unable to freewheel and can only stop by slowing their pedalling. Track bike wheels are ideally carbon, but you'll often see riders rolling around on aluminium wheel sets. It's also common to see thick-bladed carbon spokes and anything that helps the rider carry momentum through the corners. Track bike frames are made from the same materials as other bikes. However, there is more of a focus on stiffness and aerodynamics. The whole package is designed to transfer as much power from the rider to the track, maintaining speed in the process. A good track rider is powerful with a strong skill set. They need excellent bike handling skills while burning around the banks in a chaotic bunch, but also extra skills like the ability to track stand and arm sling their teammates. Apart from a source of street cred, track stands are also counterintuitively useful as a race tactic. By slowing down essentially to a stop, a rider can force their opponent into taking the lead and therefore provide a draft. The arm sling is another skill that's found on the track that requires a bit of coordination and gumption. In team events, a rider is allowed to link arms with a teammate and sling or be slung by them, providing a momentary boost of speed. Track events can be split between sprint and endurance events. Sprint events are short in duration and require raw power over endurance and aerobic capacity. Some of the sprint events at this year's 6-day series will include the 200 metre sprint and the Keirin. The 200 metre sprint pits two riders against each other over 1,000 metres, where only the last 200 metres is timed. Riders will typically play a game of cat and mouse for the first 800 metres, vying for position leading into the time section for an all-out sprint. This is where you'll typically find track stands come into action. The Keirin is a Japanese export, 8 laps in total where riders are motor paced until around 700 metres to go, in which time riders will vie for position. Once the motor pace breaks and leaves the track, the riders are allowed to attack and sprint for the finish line. In contrast to sprint events, endurance races require stamina and rely heavily on tactics. Whilst a number of other endurance races exist, at the 6-day series, only the Madison and the elimination race are contested. The Madison is a team event, raced over 50 kilometres or a time-certain finish point. Riders race for points, where each team must have at least one rider racing at all times. Racing time is strategically shared between teammates and changeovers must be done through touch. Points are earned by winning sprints, which occur every 10 laps, and by lapping the field. Standings are decided by the total number of points held by teams at the end of the race. The elimination is an individual race, where the riders will start together and the last one to cross the line every 2 laps is eliminated. Unlike other forms of racing, riders will be eliminated by the back wheel, not the front wheel. This is repeated until 2 riders are left and they sprint it out for the win. Lastly, for this video, we have the Omnium, which is track cycling's equivalent to the decathlon in athletics. Riders compete in numerous events over 2 days, with the winners based on their final score tally. Track cycling is an exciting and fascinating sport, and we strongly encourage all fans of the sport to check it out live. For more information, check out 6day.com. There are many other interesting features and tidbits of track cycling, all of which you can find in the article link below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe for more bike content courtesy of us here at BikeExchange.